Loco! Yeah. Cause when a gorilla's shitting, everybody listens.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Don't assume they know what you want. Don't assume that they know what you want. Why? Diesel, thanks for tuning, subbing, liking the positive manner. Ain't been on a while. Technically, they called me over the road, or Purdue does, but technically I'm a regional runner because I'm home a little more frequently. Over the roaders be out for a couple of weeks, or some of them stay out all week and then come home for a 34-hour reset. And with Purdue, not to get off topic, you can pretty much write your ticket how you want to do it. If you want to, just stay out for 11 hours and come home for the day, you can do that. And if you want to go over the road, stay out for a couple of days, you can do that too. It just depends on what you want. But the topic at hand is, don't expect them to know what it is that you want. I see these videos, and I've talked to when I was with Prime, in fact, talked to other drivers, man, and was telling me that they were having a problem with getting home time, and also having a problem getting the miles they want. And a lot of them, complain about the companies that they work for, this, and the third. I can't speak for these other companies, like you got Mountaineer, JB Hunt, you got Swift, Snyder, TMC, all these other ones. I can only speak for Prime and Purdue. Now, with Prime, when I was with them, Prime's a good starter company. Prime's good if you want to get your feet wet and get your experience under your belt, and then move on after that year or two. All right. With Prime, you're not gonna get a lot. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I didn't get any home time, hardly any. I stayed on the road. I made good paychecks, but I wasn't home that much. And I made good paychecks because I talked to my dispatcher. I had a good dispatcher that understood that I like to run. And I told him, give me miles. I want the best miles you got. I'll deliver what I'm supposed to if you give me what I want. And the key is communication. You can't expect a grown man to know what it is that you want unless you're telling him what you want. And if you're not getting what you're wanting or needing from that person, it's time to find another dispatcher, or it's time to go to another company. Fortunately, I found Purdue. A friend of mine hooked me up with Purdue, and I was blessed to come to these guys and make some good damn paychecks, make some awesome paychecks. Some paychecks that'll spread me out great, get great home time, and have a dispatcher. I have a dispatcher that has an open. Actually, you know what? Purdue wants you to go home. That's the amazing part. And they want you to make money, and they want you to go home. And I hear some guys talk about, they trying to cut back. Well, why are they hiring more drivers? Why they give us these uniforms? We get boots every year. There's different things that the perks in Purdue offer. Why would they be cutting back if they offering all that other stuff? So my thing back to what I was saying is like, you can't expect them to know what it is that you want unless you're telling them what you want. You just gonna get in this wheel, under the wheel. You're gonna drop, you're gonna hook and just drive, and you're gonna be looking at your I don't use Qualcomm, I use the People's Net now. See, you gonna get on this People Net and just be like, you know what? Hopefully, I'm praying that the load I'm looking for pops up on her. And it don't work like that. Sometimes, now, you gotta have an open mind about this. I'm an open-minded guy. I take one for the team. It's a give and a take. And some people, we live in a generation where people, everybody, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. You got to figure, man, a dispatcher is running 30, 40, 50 damn drivers under their boards. So they trying to spread them loads out to each driver to make sure they get a fair check every week, a fair payday. You feel me? It's not right for just one driver to get all the good loads. That ain't right. So you got to have an open mind. What I do, and I'm jumping subjects, is I try my mortgage payments. I pay my mortgage with one check. And normally that's the end of the month. And what I do is run extremely hard the last week of the month. So that check will be good and can cover my mortgage payments. So I do that, and I tell my dispatcher, look, my mortgage is due the end of this month. So I need you to run me extremely hard. If you need to keep me out, that's fine. I'll do that. No problem at all. And that's what you got to do. The point I'm getting at here is communication. You know what I'm saying? You got to communicate. You got, and when I was in the Navy, I learned that communication is key when you're at war. When I was in 9/11, you had to be able to communicate, because if you got a bad line of communication, you can get your block knocked off, bro. Hey, things can happen if you ain't got a mouth, if you ain't got a brain, if you ain't got a mouth, if you ain't telling your people what you want, what you need. Hey, this needs to go down. We need this, this, and the third. So what you got to do is talk to your dispatcher. Look, let them know. Look, this is what I need right here. If you need to take time off, tell them you need to take some time off. Look, I need to take I need this day. Let them know. I do normally a couple weeks in advance in there, a couple of weeks in advance. That makes it easier for them to do it, so they can balance out those loads and work things out. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to give them this load, so I gotta hand it off to somebody. Have somebody else power this load up. So it's just communication is the abundant key in this thing right here to get what it is that you want. Not expecting them to know what it is you want. Plus, we all grown in this thing right here, man. I hope this video helped y'all out, man. Something I just wanted to put out there, man. Like, comment, and sub this video. This is Diesel. Y'all stay motivated, man. Yay!